I just wanted to talk to you today briefly about my new book, which is out on the 1st of April. And here it is. It's called Dingle Folk Tales, and it's a follow-up to my previous book, Kerry Folk Tales. As the name implies, it's all stories from the Dingle Peninsula. There's one or two from the previous book which I've reworked with extra information, or in one or two cases completely rewritten them from scratch. And the front cover is by a local artist called Bob O'Carroll, who was very kind to give me that picture, which is of the Wren Boys, which is one of the stories in here. It's something that's sort of not completely unique to Dingle, but has been pretty much the epicenter of this old tradition, which was once all over Ireland, and has actually started to come back a bit. But it's been Dingle that has maintained this tradition throughout its history, really. And as well as the front cover, I've got some wonderful illustrations in here, which are once again by Elena Danan, the illustrator, an artist and an author in her own right. That's one there, from a story about Anaskull Lake. Let's see what else we've got. Oh yeah, there's a great one of the Arctic explorer Tom Crean. So anyway, it took me quite a while to get this done, but I'm delighted to have it all finished, and finally it's available. You can get it from my own website and also a couple of retailers in Kerry. I think it's also on Amazon, but I think that's about it. So anyway, I thought I'd read you just one story, and it's quite a funny one. You might enjoy this, and if you want to go check out the book, it's available, signed copies from my own website if you order there via there's buttons and stuff for that. Anyway, this is called The Leprechaun and the Old Couple. It's quite a short story. Long ago, an old man and his wife were going to town on a mule and cart they had. And as they went towards Derrymore Bridge, they saw a little red jacket and green cap running across the road. The man got out of the car and he ran after the figure and caught hold of him as he was just going into a fort. He asked for a pot of gold, and Leprechaun said that he could not give it to him, but he'd give him instead any 3 wishes that he'd ask for when they arrived at Tralee. They would get anything that they would ask for by saying, "I wish I had this, I wish I had that," and so on, said the Leprechaun. The man agreed to let go of the Leprechaun, who disappeared in an instant, and he went back to the cart, delighted with himself. The old couple continued on their journey, and when they got to Tralee, the husband left the woman minding the mule and cart. While the husband was away, a peddler man came by with a set of old saucepans. "Oh, I wish I had some saucepans," were the words that came out of the wife's mouth. And that very minute a set of saucepans left the bundle and fell into her lap. When the husband came back to her, he asked her if she had wished for anything, and so she showed him the saucepans. He got very vexed at this, and in his rage he said, "I just wish they were stuck to your back, you silly old woman." And so it was, just as he had wished for. He pulled at the saucepans for all he was worth, but they were stuck fast to her back. No matter what he did, they wouldn't budge an inch. Presently the old woman began to cry at the prospect of forever having the pan stuck to her old back. Now 2 wishes were gone, and there was nothing for it. The husband had to give the 3rd wish in order to pull the saucepans away from his poor wife's back. Both husband and wife were distraught that the 3 wishes were gone and wasted, and they had only a set of old rusty saucepans to show for their trouble. I hope you enjoyed that. That's just one of 49 stories in the book. Most of them are a lot longer than that. Okay, so if you're interested in that, the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.